Today I'm going to show you guys how I made these little swirlies out of clay. You will need to get a small piece, not a huge piece of clay. It does work a little better if you make sure that it's not one that's super dry. So you might want to cover that piece in a little bit of water, or even a little bit of slip will do. And we're going to roll it into a coil. Now these small ones I usually just roll between my hands because it's pretty easy. If there's an area that's too thin, don't roll that area anymore. And if there's an area that's too thick, that is the part that you do want to roll. So that little piece of clay that was about the size of my thumbnail will probably end up being 1 or 2 of those little swirlies. This piece is about 2 inches long, and I've got it pretty much even. Now, the next step is to put some water on it or slip, just kind of all over it. And we're gonna start to roll it up. I start with the middle of the swirly and twisting it. The reason I put some water or some slip around it is to try to keep it from cracking, but also so that it becomes kind of sticky and the piece will stick to itself as it rolls around. There it is. Once you've got your little cinnamon roll, then we're gonna attach it. So score wherever it's gonna go. And now I pick which side I like better and I score the other side. So scratch into the surface of it. You gotta kind of mess up the swirlies on this side. Almost flatten it out a little bit. Then you get your water or slip, cover it. Oop, I need to put water on this side too. All right, and then set it on there and squish it. Just a little bit at a time, because you don't want to totally destroy your pattern of your swirl. Then you clean up around the edge. Now, the one that I made on this tile here, I made multiple of these and I stuck them really close together. But you can make your pattern however you'd like. So have fun with it. Enjoy. That is how I make the little swirly guys. Now these pieces right here that look like grass, I'll show you that one too, because it starts off really similarly. You need a really tiny piece of clay. And when you roll it out into a coil, I will say the smaller these are, the more difficult they are to attach and to keep from breaking. And so I will take these, and then this little guy right here that's less than 1 inch long, I'll fold it in half so that it becomes 2 of those little sticking outs. And then you still have to score. And so I'll go in here and I'll score where I'm going to attach it. And then get plenty of slip or water. And then this piece is really difficult to score, so I would probably only put 1 or 2 little scoring marks on there. Put some water on it, squish those 2 little pieces on. And then the next one, same thing. Tiny piece, fold it in half so that it makes 2, plenty of water, squish it in there. Using a tool to help you squish it is also nice. And I sort of overlap them the way I did with the scales as well. So I'll start with the back ones and start building them toward me usually so that I can see what I'm doing. Little piece, fold it in half, plenty of water, water on this, squish it on there. Once these pieces dry, they're going to be really fragile, so you want to put them somewhere, I would suggest not really right on the edge right here where they're going to break easily. Have fun with it. Enjoy.